What is going on, everybody? It is Aaron Cates and welcome back to the channel. Now, today's just going to be a relaxed day, really. Got a couple things we're doing. I'm waiting on the mail guy to come and bring me something for the Ford right here. But until then, I do have something I do want to do. So if you guys are up to date with the videos, you guys know about 3-4 weeks ago, I painted the interior on the Chevy, and a lot of the parts had a weird chemical reaction because of the weather, and the paint turned white. I fixed everything, but I didn't have enough paint left over to do the dash bezel. We have the paint now. But since this sat outside, it's got like this really rough texture. If the camera will focus, there we go. It's got this really rough texture on it. So I'm gonna sand it down. I've got some Scotch-Brite, I think they're like 150 grit scuff pads. So we're gonna scuff it up with these, get it all smoothed out, get in these grooves a little bit, and then we'll paint it.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we ride. Make it easy like 1, 2, 3. Go, go, on 3, 2, 1. I fly till you can't see me. Swish, yeah. Ballin', from the first whistle we go all in. And one, call it. Numbers up and never falling. Feel like I hit the lottery, I'm proud of me, yeah. Know a babe proud of me, so I throw pride away. She know I stuck to the plan and I stayed out the way. Now we're spending no money, never touching the bank. Just from me the game and I'ma get it done. Don't do it for fame, do it for the ones. Ace with cigar, my damage, my lungs. If you want to drive, she get what I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it.
Alright, just like that, and it's done. No, it's not perfect. There's still some lines in it from the past that I could have sat here and spent 40 minutes sanding. If I want it perfect, I'll just have to buy another one of these that's never been painted in the past. The problem was, is I splatter painted it in the past, and that's what caused all those different lines. So I'd be sanding through old paint that was then painted over before, and then painted over again, and now painted over again. So just gonna leave it like this until I eventually probably buy another one. In the future, I would like to just do these purple and do the whole thing black. I think that would look 1,000 times better. I'm still waiting on the mailman, guys. I'll show you guys what I plan on doing. I ordered some carbon fiber blue vinyl, and we are going to wrap this section right here. And we are going to wrap all of the wood grain right here on the dash. Leave everything else black. Now I am kind of contemplating, you guys know when I did these silver, depending on how that blue carbon fiber looks in here, I might wrap these. I'll probably leave that silver or paint it black just because that would be a pain in the ass to wrap. But another thing I'm contemplating on is ordering some black vinyl and doing this in black. I don't think I could do this, I'd have to paint this. So I might either just paint both or do that in vinyl. I'm gonna be doing that today in vinyl if it ever comes in. The problem with waiting on the mailman is it's already like 4:30, and if he doesn't get here until dark, I can only do the dash piece and the piece that I showed you guys already inside. But while we're waiting on him, I am gonna go ahead and get this taken out. Can't really take this out, so I believe it's a Phillips head. And then it should just pop out. I guess we'll see. dash piece is out. I forgot I had to pop the headlight switch off, and you have to take this little thing that goes around the steering column off. There's one screw, it pulls off, then this slides right off. But basically all I'm going to be wrapping is this wood grain. Everywhere where you see the wood grain, I'm going to wrap. It's a blue carbon fiber vinyl. You guys will see it in a little while. But I figured while we're waiting on the mailman, we can clean a lot of this up. So I'm going to get to it. I'm actually just going to use some glass cleaner and a rag. And we'll clean all the dust and everything off these two. And then it'll be ready to get wrapped. Alright, something else I just thought of is I have some LEDs. Now, when I was in high school, I came in and I replaced all the LEDs behind this dash bezel with blue LEDs. Well, I know you guys can't tell because it's daylight outside, but the headlights are on. Watch the headlight on the cat eye. Okay, so the headlights are on. None of these work. Surprisingly enough, that one still does. That one I actually got from my friend Justin, our junior year of high school, which was like 6 years ago. Yeah, I think it was about six and a half years ago, and it somehow still works. But I'm actually gonna go and try and replace as many bulbs with these as I can. All of these bulbs are all T10 bulbs, so I will be ordering more, but for the time being, let's try and at least get these replaced, because I mean it's super easy to take all this apart. I mean it's super easy to even get a hold of these. You can literally just pull this out. It's just all screws. Screws pull like everything out in this. So we're gonna try and replace some LEDs in here. Fuck. I thought mine was about to get attacked. Alright, 19 hours later, and I have it all figured out now. So, as you can see, we have white lights in there. And then what's cool is, if you look at the center one, that is my high beam. We've got, I think the key has to be forward. We've got blue turn signals. And then this is our four-wheel drive light right here. It's blue. And then this is our engine light for when you go to start the truck. Now, I probably will make these all white in the future, but I ran out of white bulbs. That one's still blue up there. All of the old blue bulbs, all except, actually no, all of them worked, because that's the one that I didn't think worked, and I got it to work. So all of them still worked. I don't know why they were so dim, but they definitely were. But we got all the ones in the dash turned to white. God, that dog scares the shit out of me every time. So I'll get you guys a nighttime shot tonight of those. But I guess for now I'll just wait for the mail to come. Alright, next day we've got our vinyl. Now, let's see if we can get the camera to focus on it. This is Vivid, it's a carbon fiber blue, and I held it up to the truck yesterday when I got it in the mail finally, and it matches almost perfectly with the blue, which works out really well. So we're gonna start, and I'll probably try this first, and try and get this little area and this little area. The only way to do this is to just start, so let's do that.
Milk and eggs, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Feel good, feel great, can't complain. Look out my window, see birds and planes. Sun's out, some clouds, it might rain. Siblings on my nerves again. Summertime, go for a swim. Wintertime, go grab a sled. Spring, I might need an umbrella. Fall back in school with my friends. Attitude change like the weather.
About an hour later, and 2 tries later, we have centerpiece done. Now, it probably looks pretty good on camera, but there's areas like right here where the wrap failed. Must got dirt or adhesive came off something. Failed right there. A couple little wrinkles, little air bubbles right here. You guys know I don't hide anything from you. If I do something wrong, I'm gonna show you. I messed up the first time and I had to redo the whole piece again. And I don't have enough to do that and still wrap everything else. So I just made this one work. It's not perfect, but it does look a million times better than what it did. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this one outside. I'm gonna get it put back in the truck and see what it looks like. So I'll catch you guys outside. Well, I wish I was recording because I just tried backing the Ford into the garage, because after I close out this video, I have another video I'm doing. And I backed the light right here into the garage roof. I had my hand like angled out right here, but I guess my hand was just at an angle that hit first. Didn't do anything, and didn't damage the truck. But climb up here. Oh. A lot easier said than done. You guys can see the paint from the garage fell onto the roof, but luckily it didn't do anything. But here is the dash. It looks insane. You guys can see the blue with the blue. I love it. It looks really good in here. We got everything put back together. Now we just have to do this section and that, and we'll be all set. So I'm gonna knock those out off camera, pick you guys up when we're done. Everything is done. I had to piece together the steering wheel and the bottom part of the radio bezel just because I ran out of wrap. I had no more on the sheet. I think they shorted me just a little bit. I don't think I had quite 5 foot. Probably should have measured it before I started, but you know, you think you order 5 foot, you think you get 5 foot. But I think I had closer to 4 foot because I had enough to do this, part of that one, and then I had to piece together the bottom, and I had to piece together the steering wheel. But one thing I did do that I'm very happy about, I kept everything in the same pattern. So all the lines on the steering wheel match the lines on the dash, and they match the lines on the radio bezel. Now the only thing with the radio bezel is, let's see, I don't have the radio mounted, so I need to get a dash kit for the radio, and then everything's done. But I think this looks sick. I really like the way the carbon fiber looks on the steering wheel. Now we just gotta get everything painted black. We gotta get these door panels trimmed. I need to shave this off and find a way to fiberglass it, because I want to shave all the way across so we can open our window, and we have to shave that side because it's hitting the dash and that door's not shutting all the way. But I am very happy with the way this turned out. And if you guys want to do this yourself, I will have a link to the wrap that I used down below. Not really going to suggest it because this stuff was a pain to work with. It's nothing like the wrap on my truck, but it is possible and it does have a pretty cool outcome. So if you guys want to try it out for yourselves, it's like 15 bucks. So if it doesn't work out too well, you didn't really waste a lot of money, but it will be linked down below. You guys go check it out. And let me know what you guys want to see next. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.